This is my very favorite cocktail. My number one favorite cocktail.
I've heard you say that multiple times about other cocktails.
I don't think that I have said it about any drink other than this one. This is a cocktail that is named after one of my favorite people to ever walk this planet.
Don the Beachcomber.
Ernest Hemingway.
Oh.
Of course, Ernest Hemingway. During the time that Ernest had left the United States and was living in Cuba, he was one day walking past a little bar called La Floridita. Inside, there was a man named Constantino Ribialagua Vert. Hemingway was drunk and had to pee. As the story goes, really had to pee, and he saw that there was a bathroom inside La Floridita, walked past Constantino doing his thing. He had about 40 different daiquiris up on the bar, went in, peed, came back out and said, "What are you doing?" And Constantino said, "Mr. Hemingway, try one of these." He tried it, he said he liked it, he said he wanted double the booze, and he wanted none of the sugar. A couple reasons. First of all, Papa was a big drinker. And also diabetic, so he just wanted booze in his cocktail. Anyway, so let's begin. Of course, if we're going to be making it in anything, why not make it in Hemingway's head?
Oh wow, look at that.
This is my Hemingway Tiki mug. I do have one. We are going to be making the Papa Doble.
Okay.
And let's begin. We are going to start off with 4 ounces of a light rum. Now you can do Cuban, but I just saw that we did have this up here today, so I will be doing the plantation. We're gonna be doing 4 full ounces of whatever white rum you can get your hands on. The next thing we wanna grab is going to be this guy right here. This is grapefruit juice, 3/4 of an ounce only.
Okay.
An easy 3/4. Next ingredient, the juice of half of a lime. Looking for half of an ounce of a lime. We then want to add a half of an ounce of Luxardo Maraschino. This would have been so good for Hemingway. 32% alcohol, but with the same sweetness as sugar. So he's getting drunk on all the sugar he's drinking. He's not worrying about extra sugar. Spectacular.
He
Brilliant
kept all his limbs. His diabetes didn't get any worse.
Well, he didn't keep his head. That was the one limb he did lose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
famously shot himself in the head.
Well, that came later on. He probably ran out of alcohol.
But we know what we're talking about.
You ran out of alcohol.
Yeah. Well, it's tough.
Anyway,
withdrawals are the worst.
That was a different day.
Anybody who's ever had the DTs knows. I'd shoot myself. We are then going to, why not? We're gonna put in a splash of simple syrup.
Okay.
We're gonna give this a big, fat shake. We can put a lot of ice in here because this is a very thick cocktail.
Okay.
We can let this spread and sit for a while. Lovely. Hemingway would not have had time to sit around and wait for any kind of filtering, so we're just going to pump and dump this into, ironically,
your mug, right? This is my mug. Your private mug.
It is unfortunate that the hole is in the back of his head. That's probably not a great place to put a Hemingway mug. I always thought that was odd, but that is where it is. And I did want to do a quick homage to one of my top 3 favorite Hemingway novels.
Okay.
The Old Man and the Sea. You know the story of The Old Man and the Sea?
Of course.
It's about Santiago who goes out on his little boat and catches a fish that gets eaten by a shark. The Old Man and the Sea.
That's amazing. Look at that.
Garnish.
Got a little sun hat on and everything.
He does have a little sun hat. Yes. I thought that was nice. Thank you.
Round of applause.
And it lives inside of the hole in Hemingway's head.